Assessments in Knox County are top of mind for many of you. Those dreaded yellow papers came in the mail for a lot of us.
Everyone is talking about this. Yesterday, we talked about how to appeal the county's evaluation of your property, but it still leaves the question of why some assessments are so high.
Viewer Diane Murphy reached out to us writing, "I know I am not alone in being very concerned about the huge increases in property assessments in Knox County." So this morning, we're looking at the process and how much this is actually going to cost you. Because just because the home of your value doubled doesn't necessarily mean your taxes will. Caitlin Keenahan joins us to break it all down. You're doing the math this morning.
Yep. That's right, and I'm not great at math, but here we go. Appraisal and assessment are two words that we hear a lot. Appraisal is the market value of your home, and here's how the county determines that assessment. It's a pretty simple formula. Homeowners take appraised value and multiply by 25%. That determines the tax you pay. So here's an example. For a home appraised at $300,000, multiply that by 25%. It gives you an assessed value of $75,000. So at the current Knox County tax rate of $2.12 for every $100 of assessed value, the county tax bill for that $300,000 home is about $1,600 a year. Across the county, 180,000 homes received reassessments. On average, the assessed value rose almost 40%. If your assessment hit that 40% mark, your property taxes will stay the same. If it's lower than 40%, you'll pay less, and if it's higher, you'll pay more. One important note, Knox County Mayor Glenn Jacobs keeps stressing this isn't a hidden tax increase. Well, why? Well, the overall amount of money collected by the county is supposed to stay the same year over year. The county collected $277 million in property taxes last year. It should collect almost that same amount this year. How? Again, because some property owners will pay more, some less, and some the same, which should balance out the total taxes collected.
And I know there's sticker shock out there, but it's not a tax increase for the county. The county cannot make money on it. The city cannot either.
If you think the assessor made a mistake, you can appeal it by phone, email, or in person, but you have to bring evidence to support your claim. I know we moved through that math pretty quickly, so if you want to take a closer look, we have the info on assessments and appeals on WBIR.com and the WBIR app. Abby, Heather?
This is really helpful. You know, a lot of people, though, their yellow letter said their value went up like more than 60%.
More than 100% in some cases.
Yeah.
So this is definitely startling for a lot of folks, and we're going to try to walk you through it again coming up in our next half hour. Caitlin, we're so glad to have you on the morning show. All right, assessments for